Damn it! I was trying really hard not to cover this. Like, remember when the DC Collectibles statues leaked like a week or so ago? I didn't make a video because I felt it was wrong. And it was such a small leak. I was like, oh, it's so hard to talk about. But let's just say now Aquaman in the yellow suit toys or statues are showing up on the floor of Comic-Con. So it's something I can no longer ignore. But if you're one of those people who hates spoilers and you don't even want the hint of a spoiler, well, then you should leave this video right now. All right, you're still here? I mean, you've seen the statues. You're kind of already on the same page. But so again, this is so hard. I'm trying to walk a very fine line here, so bear with me. So the obvious question becomes, is the yellow suit in the movie? So if it were, and if let's say I knew when in the movie it came into play, would you really want to know, right? I mean, I'm just going to break down this suit as if it were a legit element of the film, and then you can take away from that what you will. But before we break it down, I think an important point that needs to be made here, and this is a decision that's very difficult for people like me who cover, movie news and rumors and stuff like that, like where this actually, to be honest with you, this is the first time it's come up for me, where I'm like, is that too much to cover and discuss, right? It's been a very hard decision, and I'd be curious to know your thoughts on that down below from a coverage perspective, right? Where do you draw the line for someone who's covering these things? Like, do you want to know everything that I know, right? Or do you want me to try and protect you when I feel it's necessary, right? And then also, should the studios be trying to protect you? I mean, I know that toys have to come out to promote these films, right? But they should maybe be done in waves. I need some new fish puns, okay? Some new ocean puns. But have the first line of toys mimic the ad campaign, not the movie itself. Because you don't want to give away spoilers if this was a spoiler. I'm trying to cover myself here so carefully. I mean, remember when Lego spoiled the Giant Man situation, right? I think that was a little bit too much. I guess at the end of the day, maybe they might use it in the final trailers, right? But then there's the Doomsday situation for Batman v Superman, where people were like, that was too much. I would have wanted that only at least see it in the movie. Because when the movie, as soon as, I think the studio execs and maybe the toy executives think to themselves, well, as soon as the movie plays for a single person, a member of the public, it's going to be out there, right? So why not? Why not put it out there ourselves? But I think they have to be a little bit smarter about it, and I think that even if you know that something might be in the movie, seeing it is entirely different. And I hope that we never see, if it were in the movie, a look of the yellow suit actually on Jason Momoa. Save that as a treat for those who see the movie. Maybe even an incentive to go, right? So anyway, let's break this down. All right, so it's Aquaman's classic yellow and green suit. Some hardcore fans, I've seen you clamoring for it, but honestly, I think that only hardcore fans would really be driven nuts by this reveal in the movie, right? I mean, but if you have anyone going nuts over your movie, right, either talking about it or even in the theater, that would be cool. That's great. That's great for Aquaman. And in fact, when I saw Justice League, I am not a huge Superman fan. I like Superman, but my allegiance is to Batman. But as I've said many times, you've seen me bring it up because it made such a strong impression. I loved it when the Superman fans in my theater went nuts when Superman cut loose. So if you're seeing Aquaman and you happen to have a couple, I don't know how many Aquaman fans, like hardcore Aquaman fans there really are. So I don't know how many would be in the average showing of Aquaman in the audience. But if a couple of them go nuts at a certain point in the movie, that's a good idea, right? That's at least some insurance for the film. All right, so the suit. It checks all the boxes of the classic suit. It's got the Aquaman A on the belt. It's got a yellow shirt, the green pants and gloves, and for some reason, an added butt cover. I guess you gotta watch those dolphins. I heard you really do have to watch dolphins, actually. But while I have so far preferred the coral armor to the traditional Aquaman suit, I've seen no need to bring it into play. I've felt it seemed like fan service to me. This particular statue from the floor of Comic-Con is starting to convince me otherwise. What I particularly like about it is the shimmer quality with different colors going on in Aquaman's pants. I like the shimmer in Aquaman's pants. Jason Momoa. You gotta have fun with this property, and I hope that the filmmakers understand that. I mean, if you're talking about the shimmer in anyone's pants, I don't think the person is going to complain. But I like the similarity to Amber Heard and Nicole Kidman's jumpsuits in the movie. I don't know why the women of Atlantis wear jumpsuits and the guys apparently get a shirt and pants, but whatevs. I do like the fishy skin quality. I think it's really neat. I am also kind of almost wearing a similar shirt today. It's a lot of fun. I like the shirt. I know a number of you like it, so I would say you guys should definitely wear shimmery stuff. So yeah, if the yellow suit has this kind of depth and detail and doesn't just seem like, oh, it's in the comics, so we put it into the movie. But if it has like these added qualities to make it seem like more like its own, like more organic, I guess, and it looks like fish skin, organic, then I would really, really be, I would dig it. And Jason Momoa, I need more fish puns. We need more Aquaman quotes from you. He's fun to quote. I mean, there's a fun factor with Jason Momoa as Aquaman, and so I am very excited about this film. So what do you think about the yellow suit and that it's in the movie? If you're a hardcore Aquaman fan, would you go nuts upon seeing it in the film? And then what do you think? Do you think that studios need to be more careful about reveals like through toys and collectibles like this? Do you think they should be, or do you agree with them that it's going to get out eventually, so why not just, make sure the toys are available and the statues are available for those that want them? But with today's market and being able to order things online, I think that you could get to market relatively quickly some of the surprising elements, what are supposed to be surprising elements of the movie. And also again, me trying to protect you. What do you think of that fine line? All right, write your thoughts down below, and of course, as always, you can check out some more videos right now.